Okay, let's stop talking about that and talk about the Bears. So from the GOAT, Tom Brady, let's transition over to the #1 overall pick, who I'm sure is seeing clips of that ceremony and saying, I want that to be me at the end of my career. Caleb Williams spoke to the media yesterday. Caleb Williams, the #1 overall pick and the #1 most intriguing person in the NFL going into 2024. He was asked about expectations, the heap of expectations not only on him, but even on the whole team there in Chicago.
I've been in situations where we go 7-5, whether it's college. I've been in situations where we go to championship, lose. I've been in situations where I won a championship. I've been in situations where we go to championship and lose. And, the biggest thing every time you hear and listen, I was just watching Matthew Stafford's Super Bowl, and, the sound pieces from that is, they go around and they all say, I love you, brother. I love you, this and that. Everything's about the bond and trust that you build between each other, because then you go out there and you play with a different level of, kind of your mentality is different. Everything's different when you're out there playing for each other, and because you can't build something, pretty special at the end of the year without that bond, love, and trust for, your brothers.
How could you not love this kid's mentality, okay? He's not even a kid. He's just talking like a vet out there. The fact that he's studying other quarterbacks who have won, not just for the way that they play on the field, but the way that they carry themselves, the way they Brady it, the way that they're elevate people around them, we're in June, that's where I want to be, okay? That's next level. And I'm glad that he is showing and telling everyone that he understands that winning in this league is more than about talent. We know he has that. The bar's already high AF for him. Fans are expecting this thing to click right away. FanDuel giving him minus odds to get into the playoffs. So I think anything less is going to be a disappointment. The path to getting there, not easy, not just because the NFC North is loaded and competitive and you've got the Jared Goffs and the Campbells to contend to, but because it's rare to see first-round running backs get into the playoffs year one. How rare, you ask? Let's take a look. Quarterbacks, not running backs. Take a look. Since 2000, only 9 of the 69, Gronk, shout out, first-round quarterbacks, only 9 of the first 69 first-round quarterbacks have gone to the playoffs in year one. Woof? Anyone? 4 of those actually won said playoff appearance game. And you look at these guys, whether it's Stroud last year or Big Ben 20 years ago, who I believe Malik Jackson sacked regularly, they all kind of developed chemistry with their teammates that Caleb is talking about right here. And it didn't happen it happened out the gates, okay? It clicked. There's a clicking that has to happen. And as tough as that is, if there's a quarterback and a team that's built to join that list, isn't it Chicago? Isn't it this team? Isn't it what he walked into? Most first-round quarterbacks, they don't get Keenan? Whoa, Keenan's here all of a sudden. Whoa, we went and got Rome? Like, what? They don't have the rosters to do this. The Bears have a chance here, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. So high expectations. I don't think he would have it any other way. I just want to be his best friend. Caleb, I like every time he talks, I'm in, I'm watching, I'm 100% in, and I love that. And speaking of the NFC North,